So the Open Division Championship goes to Mater Dei. Tonight it was Mater Dei 55, Sierra Canyon 53. Michael Wong fouled out with 14 points at the 5:42 mark in the last quarter. So there was 5 minutes 42 seconds left, and he fouled out. Mater Dei was able to hold on. Sierra Canyon had their chances down the stretch, but Spencer Friedman hit a big shot. KJ Martin played his heart out, had a big alley-oop dunk, and his father, Kenyon Martin, was getting into the game. Scottie Pippen Jr. had a crack at a layup that just fell out late in the game, and Spencer Friedman hit that big shot toward the end. Friedman had 13 points. Harrison Butler, 12 points for Mater Dei on top of the 14 that Michael Wang gave. Cassius Stanley had 12, and KJ Martin had 18 for Sierra Canyon. So well-played game. Mater Dei was up 10 at halftime, and Sierra Canyon cranked up the pressure in the second half. Cassius Stanley, he had 3 fouls. He was in some foul trouble and in the second half, but he was able to come back and got a couple buckets for him. But it's one of those games, once again, where someone had to lose. So we'll move on to the state tournament, but Mater Dei is your champ for the Open Division. Just wanted to move to the second team, all Southern California business report. Last week we went over the top 6 players we picked this year. And as we look at the second team this year, we got Andre Ball first from Chino Hills. In my opinion, he's the best athlete in the Ball family. He's the cousin of Lonzo and Leangelo. Eli Scott from Chino Hills a year ago is over at Loyola Marymount. So if I'm Loyola Marymount, I'm selling hard for Andre Ball. It's hard to say if he'll try to go to one of these pro developmental leagues or if he'll play Division I basketball next year. The next guy, Jaime Jaquez Jr. from Camarillo, great shooter, 6'5" player. He's one of the top 3 shooters in Southern California this year. And he's got offers. He's only a junior, but he's got offers from Michigan, USC, a lot of major programs. Sharif O'Neal is next from Crossroads. He just changed his commitment from from Arizona to UCLA. He's a senior, and he'll be playing tomorrow for a Southern Section Championship at his level. It'll be out at Azusa Pacific University. Next player on the second team is Michael Wong from Mater Dei, a senior. One of those guys, with all these guys, you never know what's going to happen as they move forward. You wish them all well. Some people get hurt. Some people get in trouble. Some people find their way through. But I think he's a guy that's got a chance to one day play in the NBA. He's 6'10", hits the 3. He's a smart player out there. He led Mater Dei until he fouled out. They kept him in all the way, and he did foul out tonight. But I really like his play. He'll be at the University of Pennsylvania next year in Philadelphia. Spencer Friedman from Mater Dei, the senior. He'll be at Harvard next year. Hit the big shot tonight in the Open Championship. Next is Malik Thomas from Damien. He's my freshman of the year. And at this point, he plays below the rim, but he does hit a lot of elbow jumpers, driving layups. You look up in the middle of the second half, he's got 21 points somehow. So he's on our second team this year as a freshman. Kihei Clark from Taft. He's a senior. He's heading to Virginia next year. Probably the quickest feet in Southern California. You can't get by him when he's on defense. And when he gets it going, he can hit some threes. Got a left hand or right hand. Boogie Ellis from Mission Bay, a junior down in San Diego. Very quick feet. Maybe not as quite as Kihei, but he might be the second quickest guy in Southern California this year, and he's only a junior. San Diego State is on him hard. He has offers from USC and other places. Ryan Langborg, a junior from La Jolla Country Day. He's Another one of the top 3 shooters this year in Southern California. A solid player. He's been playing since his freshman year down there at La Jolla Country Day. Evan Mobley, Rancho Christian, a sophomore. He's a big-time player. Everybody's on him. Big 6'10" kid, and I look for him to continue to develop his shot next year as a junior. Isaiah Mobley from Rancho Christian, a junior. Right now, he's got the outside shot over Evan, and he's got offers from everybody. He'll be a good one as a senior next year. Next is Kessler Edwards from Etiwanda, a senior. He's headed to Pepperdine. His last game, he hit a couple of threes, but he's a rebounder, an inside player, and it's nice to see him moving his game out this year. Bryce Hamilton from Pasadena, relative of Isaac and Daniel. He's a senior. He'll be at UNLV next year. And he's a slasher. He's a scorer. Had a good summer this past year as well. Jules Bernard from Windward, senior. He'll be headed to UCLA, and he's a scorer, a slasher. A little bigger than Bryce Hamilton, but very good offensive player here in Southern California. And finally, Kenyon Martin Jr. He is a junior, and he played his heart out tonight here. And so that's our second team. I also want to mention Lamont Butler from Riverside Poly. That's Reggie Miller's old high school. And Pierre Sterling from Riverside Notre Dame. I did not see those guys play this year. I'll see Lamont play tomorrow. From all I've gathered, they're not quite second team this year, but I didn't see them, so I can't put them on that team right now. So that'll about do it here. Tomorrow we will be out at Azusa Pacific, and we'll have the other divisions with their section championships. Division 1 will be out there where Chino Hills will be playing, and it was a great ball game tonight. A lot of people here, and have yourself a great evening, and we'll see you soon.